Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. In this run, strong early deck fixing from a Vagabond quickly snowballed into absurd jokers, leading to huge scores in the early game. All that was left was finishing the deck building and looking for extra joker slots. Enjoy the video. I did say it could possibly kill me, but I also did say it was funny, which it was. Spade's pretty good. I hear there are a lot of those in my deck. Alright, there is always an Immolate in here, or at least a Wraith, so I can get that, but an Immolate will give me that voucher. Fantastic. Hello? Just a naked blueprint and an overstock for me here? Okay, here's another funny moment. Uh-oh, slight order lull. We can't lose. Yeah, I'd like an Econ Joker that can be copied by the blueprint. You can buy all of this. Alright. I mean, Vagabond is an Econ Joker. Okay. It's a little awkward. Alright, let's go here. Pull it. Here. And I don't think this wins. Oh! That gold card would have been helpful too. I want the voucher. That probably helps me more than anything else here right now. Wani, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on C++. Rip it. Egg. That's a good way to restore my Econ when I'm done with the Vagabond. Cool. Boil me? Eesh. Worst hit? For a variety of reasons. Baseball card.
Well met.
What do we do here? Try and break this. Roll once. By here, I suppose. Ow. You, I guess.
Well
Rip it
met.
again. Rage. Thank you for the 4 months. Oh my god. Here. And then... probably just like this. Because we want to keep the temperance here anyway. Yerp. Holy. Money. Told you Vagabond was an Econ Joker. I think we go medium here over the Cryptid on a Naked King. And then we try and Death Act purple. Goodbye, egg. Huh. One more roll. I need to find a way to dump this death real quick. Yes, it's here. How much do I value the purple, though? We can make a copy of it later. Sell this. Jesus. All right. I guess we're getting quite a bit less value off of this now. Wow. I can love Vagabond. Best Vagabond I've seen in a while. Probably not even a, like, top 5 this month for me. Holy, he's dead as well. So there's that. I don't think Vagabond is the thing that's super impressive about this run. Goodbye, my friend. I need to get better value? Yeah, I probably should.
Well met.
Off of this sun. Sapo. Thank you for the 3 months. There's a world where we do sell the brainstorm at some point. This death is extraordinarily important. Watch DNA spawn next shop. That'd be useless. Look, I'm willing to sell this brainstorm, but not for something as horrendously bad for this build as DNA. Okay, we hit everything we wanted here. Let's just go ahead and unlock the flush 5. Nah. I want the money here. For Showman? Yeah, Showman would be great because we could get another copy of Blueprint with it, right? Smiley face. I think Golden Ticket is a reasonable pickup. Trading card would probably be worth. Mother of God. Oh, we want this stuff now. Honestly, Luchador is probably a consideration as well. My God. Unlucky.
Well met.
Cost me way too much money to unlock the flush 5 still. Pilu, thank you for the prime. Bloodstone over photo, pretty sure that makes me weaker on average. Bloodstone is pretty sketchy. Well, maybe not weaker, but it's super sketchy without a without an oops, which we just don't have room for right now. Let's roll once. Congrats on the nano. Well done. Want to break those? I don't need to sell that. Probably can't take that golden ticket. Got any polychrome or something for me? We've already got red seals. Mime is nothing. Let's buy that to block. Skip that because there's no use for it right now. Do have purples. Okay, this may be where we unlock the flush house. Or flush 5, rather. Probably want the extra money. Rufus, thank you for the membership. Would the Stone Joker help block for an idol? It costs money. And is perishable. But the Stone Joker has absolutely nothing to do with an idol. Idol is a skip anyway because it's not online. You're the expert. But you want to fill your deck with stones, though. I think both of you are misunderstanding what Stone Joker does. Robbie, thank you for the super chat. Oh my god. These deaths are definitely more valuable than $20 over the course of this run. And Andre, thank you for the 2 months.
Well met.
Yes, Golden Ticket only shows up after you add your first gold card to your deck. Same is true for Stone Joker. Okay, could be a decent Emperor at least. Okay. Let's just get this out of the way. Tower is in our fool. Now it's about to be a death. My god. Alright, we have a death in our fool now. Probably could have gotten away with 4 of a kind there, but that was a fun play, so I did it.
Well met.
Tempting. There's a death in my fool, thank you for the gifted sub. And the reminder.
Well met.
And Camo, thank you for the 7 months. Still another chance for a death, unlucky. It's a lot of stones. Let's see if we can clear them out to make more money off of the the gold cards that we do have in hand. Perfect. Break. Pretty good deck fixing for Anti-7. I mean, be in a better spot if the Vagabond weren't perishable, but that's alright. You did good to get a setup. Alright. Suits. I guess we can just go ahead and do this. And surely the 7 breaks, right? Yeah, welcome, Zeno. Decent temperance value. I don't think that's right. That's so many of my kings and so many of my red seals. I think we skip it for once. Showman. I think I might do it. I think I do it. I think I do it. I think I do it. We really want to set up that idol for this build. Ouch. Not really. Strength would be good. Okay, death is always good. Blueprint on trading card? Yeah. That's what chat always wants, right? How am I missing all of my purple? I mean, not all of it. I get one, but still. There we go. Huge. At least we got one down. Voucher is tempting. But we do have... Ooh, my man. We have a fair amount of purple in our deck still. Need the Eris. No! We just got him. Scammed. I guess we just hold money until after. I guess we could roll for a nat negative. Maybe now the Stone Joker is punishing, but kind of cost me a lot of money at the time. It was like $10 or something. I feel like there are things that could be better put to use there. Okay, that's enough rolling. We want to have money left over to pre-roll after the fact. I mean, we would have sold the Brainstorm anyway, so at least that's something. There's our strength. Probably need to get better value than that. Because we have multiple Queen of Hearts. Nice, another break. I don't think I'm buying the voucher. Let's maybe do a couple of these. Still can't find both queens together yet. No point in... Kill you. Sell you. Use you. Huh. There we go. Do we want that? Probably, because we wouldn't mind a golden ticket here, right? We just don't want to get rid of this. Another break. Cool. Alright, we do probably want to replace this. Double here. Judgment Roulette again? Yeah. I mean, we've got a lot of common hits that are pretty good for us, like Rebate. It's like he never left. Oh my god, I missed... Unfortunately, he's got to go again. I don't think I can reliably... Like, I can't score if... So I need to buy this, and I need to keep Photograph here as a stopgap. Another gold card, maybe? No. Guess I should have copied the sock here since we're way beyond the scoring requirements. King of Hearts again. I have 3, 6, 7 cards. 6 cards. One more queen as well. That'd be 5 cards. Need to find that queen. Hit. Go here. It's a strength. We don't really care about that in the Fool.
Well met.
King of Hearts. Oles. Thank you for the gifted sub. Huge death pickup. Should be at what, 5 cards now? 2, 4, 5. Grab this just to block. Try. Let's do this, maybe. See if we can break it. Do one of these. Try and finish the deck fixing. These are guaranteed to all be kings, right? Huge. Let's see if we can get one more off of this. Oh, there's no guarantee that we actually have those cards remaining in our deck, right? Oh. Also, that might just happen. Okay, so there's only 3, 4 cards left. A Fool would go kind of crazy right now. Let's do that. Get more purple. Reroll me. This is tempting. But if it misses those 2 cards, I'm giga cooked. Oh, it already did. Good thing good thing we didn't sell out yet. Okay, we've got time. Unfortunate. Huge. I just need the, okay. Probably could have even copied the sock, to be honest with you. We can sell the photo now if we hit, we hit. Oh my god. That's really lucky. Alright, photo is on the chopping block. Or are these maybe? Do this for the future. We might want to shift back to gold cards if we find the ticket. It's the best negative hit for Ecto. Irrelevant. Everything but photo is going to stay in our final lineup. So we would just sell the photo and take the Ecto. That's pretty good. Can start cutting some of the stones out of the deck, maybe. Yes. Bean's gonna whoop Roffle. Do you think that that's a good representation of your favorite streamer, Bean? Do you think Bean would like reading that? Especially given that I'm not playing Bean. That's a weird thing to say. Maybe they didn't mean it in-game. That'd make it even weirder. Which, you know, might fit that chatter's vibe. There we go. If Bean does, in fact, whoop me, as that chatter says, I'd say I did pretty well for myself, considering that I think the only way that can happen is if we both make it to the finals. So, not a bad run. Good job, me. Let's just cut the non-red seals because I don't like them. And surely now the money will roll in, right? Isn't there a spade card left? Nope. That's why I sold the photo. We can do better than that. Oh, that chatter is a bigger loser than we thought. Jesus. That definitely checks out. World's most cursed chat history. Jesus. You can always clock them, man. You can always clock them. Show us? I'm pretty sure showing some of the words would get me banned on Twitch. Alright, we should probably take some, like... revive options with us into the boss line. Honestly, I shouldn't be using these tarot cards right now, but they're fun, so I'm going to. I don't really need to cut cards anymore. Tarot cards feel so satisfying to use. Yeah, I'm glad somebody gets it. We've got priorities here. Look, this might seem silly, but I think this is actually, like, incredibly useful here because it brings them back for the boss blind. Okay, we probably... Let's park this here. The old Doc Spectred maneuver. Close. Also not quite. Let's take this for a ride instead of using it. No. Like, the showman is so close to greatness, he just refuses. You know what? Never mind. Showman, I was not familiar with your game. Holy. I'll shut up now. You got me there. Big Z, thank you for the super chat. Is there a better looking card than a Poly Lucky card? Yes, Poly Gold card. Not even close. Alright, the Plier. Could use these, but, like, we'll just get good Terras here, right? Surely. Yep. Now, these aren't necessarily what I want to fool, but we do have a hand available to us now. And then we just look for a death or something. Dancy, thank you for that gifted sub to Where Gooch. Or Were Gooch. I'm sure some helpful chatters can help you find where it is. Spy, thank you for the super chat. I think you just shame Showman into performing? Look. Sometimes it works, you know? Okay, let's roll first, see if we can find something to replace the Showman with, and then maybe look at... Okay. Like, if there's an Ecto in here, it could be worth picking up the golden ticket. Look, I believe in the Showman. I doubted earlier, now's not the time. The arm? Let's see how that's my problem. Let's maybe set up some more glass.
Well met.
Ruid, thank you for the gifted subs. Oh, never mind. Oh, there's the money. Surely another one, right? Yep. Showman thrives on negative criticism. You know what? You might be onto something. We're giving him too much credit. Bro does one good thing and thinks he's running the place. SMH my head. Huh. Okay. Let's go here. Not useful. Can't even block anymore. Also not useful. Send it. Played Balatro on White Stake for the first time in months and it felt like playing on easy mode. Well, I mean, it is, by definition, its easiest mode, right? But yeah, it does kind of feel like stepping out of the hyperbaric time chamber or whatever. If you've been spamming a lot of Gold Stake. Karma, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that. Turn some glass into glass. Get that red seal on it. More money to find our Showman replacement. White Stake is boring too easy. Didn't we realize we had a Balatro god in chat? Everyone bow down before their amazing Balatro prowess. White Stake is boring and you're inferior if you play it. Wow. I think that says a lot more about you than people that play White Stake. Gold here, maybe? Oh, hey, we got money.
Well met.
Sheretic, thank you for the prime. We can probably get through next ante while focusing on the sock copy, which puts us in a pretty good spot. The tooth is a good dodge. Alrex, thank you for the bits. Imagine playing the video game to have fun. Yeah, it couldn't be me. If I'm not playing to stick it to someone, what's the point? We can do better than a photo. We've got time still. Glass the purple. Okay. My God. Since we're light on cards, let's do this. Probably could have sold this for the Eris, but... Cat. Alright, let's roll first, see if we can find a showman replacement. Brother. Before encountering an Ecto. Okay. We don't have to pull the trigger yet, but we can pick that up if there is... Okay, there's no Ecto. Polychrome? Let's actually use these Deaths and Fools first, maybe. Kind of, we've made a lot of glass already. Let's split between the two. I care more about purple or blue. Probably purple. Yeah, we can't do this first because that would take us out of here. So if this hits polychrome, I look silly. Okay. Probably skip it. The Ouija called into me like the Green Goblin mask. Look, I'm Ouija's biggest hater, but that may be the world's most horrendously bad Ouija that has ever existed. Also, I thought C-Dubs was busy this afternoon for another few hours. Nice. Oh, hey. Yeah, there's C-dubs. See, even C-dubs wasn't looking for that Ouija. That's how you know it's not the play. Not using the wheel because it cannot help my score, and it can block ectos from landing. So, nothing but potential downside. Okay. Still no ecto. Jeez. Probably out of card now, though. Someone remind me what Ouija does, please. It deletes a hand size for no upside. For very little upside. Third Chad. Yeah, we probably don't need this purple if we're going to... get all red seals. Sure. Alright, we might be fast approaching the point where we have to make some compromises on the showman slot. Maybe not. Maybe another ante or so. Ouija can be useful for blackboard. If you say so. Death in the Fool. Should have enough for two of these. 2, 3, 4. Yup. Does gold stake scaling really matter after ante 11? No. 11 and, like, to a lesser extent, 12. Kind of the point where it stops mattering so much. Okay, this time we don't want to botch this. One out of every 10,000 runs you can use Ouija to set up the hook plus trading card bug. Yeah, I just saw that that Belenos Bear short. I didn't know about that. That was a really interesting extreme edge case.
Well met.
Flippy Godfather, thank you for the prime. Okay. Probably just have to settle for the dusk here. It's really not ideal because we want more on-scoring effects, but I'm tired, boss. And yeah, we don't even have blank, so it sets up easier into an ecto. Dusk is the one joker I was hoping not to see. Well, now I gotta farm it. Not ideal or not idle? I mean both. The ideal hit was the idle. Or the blueprint, obviously, but... Great googly moogly. We've done it again. Touchdown Jesus, thank you for the bits. What a name. Should have next ante without glass because of the dusk pickup is kind of the main thing here. Look for a fool, maybe? Have you ever miscalculated dusk and with 4 cards left in your deck instead of 5 and lost because of it? I don't think so. I've come close. I think more commonly I just forget that how many hands I have and just botch the dusk hand completely. I think that's the more common one. Connor, thank you for the super chat. If Ouija's calling to you, I'm afraid you're dead. Uh-oh. That's a fair point. Okay. No repeat hand types. Hunter, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good one. Don't do that. Money. More money. Right, E19, no glass. Devastating. Ecto and Celestial pack? Yeah, that must be it. 22? Oh, no. One too many high cards here. Alright, so we gotta spam pairs to get the dusk ready now. It's gonna be a lot of Type A gamers seething. Oh, we're dead anyway. Alright, we'll just post our highest score and then die to the plant. Or kick in the teeth. I mean, we probably had one more ante anyway, right? It's not that big of a deal. No rerolling 15 antes GG's. You should see how long it's been taking me to find Overstock. Oh man, take the Charm Tank skip, get the soul, and a negative Shiko. Yeah, that's smart, because then I'd have to sell Blueprint or Idol, which is all of my scoring, in order to get there, and then we die anyway. We don't have to go through every single iteration of impossible outs that you are looking for. Like, we can chase the negative luchador, but the run's probably just dead. We can just let it die. Like, our score isn't great anyway, even with the setup that we have. So it's not like there's much time left in this run. So we can just let it rip in peace. Sometimes run is kill? No. Here's the thing. Always run is kill eventually. There's going to be some aspect of this game that gets you eventually. You can't outrun everything. Especially not the blind scaling. If uncommon skip had been in the first one, that negative Lucha Boar would have been ridiculously unlikely, but worth skipping for. If you say so. Feel like it would be better odds to just see the extra 2 shops, or the extra shop, and have a chance at finding the luchador. Claw, thank you for the raid. Alright, we can just play this one. Rob, thank you for the super chat. Alright, E26 is not bad for a gold stake run. Let's see if we can... Like, I don't even know if we could sell the brains or the blueprints for a luchador and still survive. It's possible. It'll be close, though. But, like, that's our loan out right now. GG. We tried. You know your gold stake unseeded high score? No. Like, probably in the 100s, but I don't think it's on Plasma deck. So it could be quite a bit higher. GG.